pressure flow mechanism. What pressure flow mechanism is? Obvious things that plant physiology is, there is two things which is most concentration gradient, either hypertonic or hypotonic, but there should be concentration gradient. While the things like isotonic, there will be no such a phenomenon. So isotonic is unlike hypertonic or hypotonic we use. For example, if we plants, many diverse things which can discuss about plants. If suppose in a plant have a spatial organ you call what? Or like a leaf. And the leaf have a photosynthetic density, so they make food. So which process they make the food, we call them inductive, endergonic, anabolic process. Also we'll call photosynthesis. So that is photosynthesis. What's all things mean? Here, C6H12 and O6. This is byproduct. So that's going to be formed by plants. It's byproduct like oxygen, that's water. So what this thing is? So other parts like birds, roots, streams, the epidermal, even the growing tissue, they need this thing even. So this glucose is going to be converted into sucrose product. So sucrose is going to be then going to be translocated. So simple is the fruit which is formed by means of photosynthesis, then they are going to move other part like bird, you call them root, fruit, but growing region. So you call simple that is translocation. Unlike, so who perform the duty? We have a vessel two-time responsibility they have. That is called phloem. Phloem have a companion cell you call C2s. Phloem have a cell you call them sap. Phloem sap. Phloem sap mostly the water, glucose, amino acid they make such a sap. So how the pressure flow mechanism is going to be developed? This is what be interesting. When inside going to seal sap inside the phloem, this is also active transport. When they are leaving, this is also active transport. Active transport means the expenditure of energy at the point of ATP going to be used. So there is plasmodesmata, companion cell, the C tubes. To that they are going to connect, and the pressure going to be developed. So that is hypertonic. What? Hypertonic because glucose then sucrose. For example, I give you a simple example that osmotic pressure to be increases, and I will tell about it if you put the glasses and put some sort of sugar food on that thing, so osmotic pressure will go to what? Of course, increases like that phenomenon. The osmotic pressure going to be increases. So this is awesome. So osmotic pressure are going to be increasing. So what happens when they are going to reach the area like sink area? This is called sink. You call sink by this area. You call them source or sink or accumulate. So sink area like other area like fruit, you get bird. Some cases they are going to be stored and underground steam like steam potato salad tuberosum. That's primarily solute starch are going to be there. Why they are going to be stored there? They're used for the various purposes. For example, when you want to get harsh condition and you use it, so they get energy. Of course, they help cook it. So it's going to be very important. The other phenomenon in the plant the food drifting is hormonal. You remember, but what's all things? When food are going to wrap, so they get a test. Why? Because these hormones going to convert into sucrose. So that's awesome. The another area like epidermal region, the growing region, they mostly use amino acids. So translocation is a pressure flow mechanism. So it's here the source have a highest osmotic pressure, the sink have a low osmotic pressure. But the other thing which I mentioned about my value flow, the design is going to move toward the phloem. So the design going toward the moon. That is going to be osmosis. Osmosis in the special top of the diffusion from higher toward the lower concerned across the membrane is concerned. So pressure flow mechanism is simple. There is difference going to be from two regions, source and sink. Source have osmotic pressure high, the sink have low, so from higher toward the low. So that's very important. So I think most cases there is hypertonic. Unlike other processes, for example, the root have an ability of water to withdraw these things. So root have a hypertonic. And what about these factors going to be? We have mentioned attack mechanism. check mechanism that root pressure are going to be measured through a device which we call the what? Barometer. The plant growth are going to be mentioned by what? Axonometer. Manometer is another device which we use to trace the gases in water vapor. While photometer is a device through which we measure the transpiration. So thanks for attention.